It's about bringing people from all walks of life onto that stage, the biggest stage at the biggest party on the planet.
So for me, the three standout performances of the night, and by the way, comparison can be the thief of joy. I don't mean to do that, but from my point of view, Finland, Sweden, and your performance.
Thank you so much.
When you
mate.
came on, I was, we were with the kids. We had a fire pit going on outside. We had the TV in the kitchen on. We had the TV in the living room on, but the TV in the kitchen is right next to where, so it's in and out. We were having beers outside and Diet Coke inside and all this kind of stuff. You came on and our telly in the kitchen is quite small, and you just came. It was like you were in our kitchen. It's like you joined the party. Just tell us about the new single you talked about, Mountain. It's brilliant. I love it.
Thank you so much.
And there was, talk about pressure, to come up with something as good as what you did last year. It's as good, if not better. Tell us about the staging bit. Tell us about Roger Taylor on the drums. Tell us about the sort of tribute to Phil Collins.
I knew you'd get that.
tell us about everything to do with the song.
Right, let's start with the pressure. For me, it didn't exist because pressure's often intangible. It's directed at you from other sources, not yourself. So if I could switch off from those sources, there was no pressure.
Or take that energy and convert it into something else, maybe.
Exactly. So nerves became excitement. And it was just a joy to share that moment in time. It was important to not come back and just, hey, this is my new single. The same way as this is my book, this is my DVD or anything like that. It was about creating a moment in time, because last year I spent so much of the sort of campaign leading up to Eurovision saying how it's this amazing unifying force, brings people together in a world that tears us apart. So I wanted to put my money where my mouth was there. With this fantastic opportunity and the privilege and the honour to take to that stage again. It's about bringing people from all walks of life onto that stage, the biggest stage at the biggest party on the planet. Now, some of those people, they had been going through challenges in life, but it was about making their challenges part of their story and identifying that, but not making that their one defining factor. Just the same with all of us. We all have something, mountains in our lives that we're going to overcome, but they don't define us.
Love it.
And that's what the song's about.
Okay, tell us about the staging of it.
The staging,
last weekend.
Roger Taylor was involved. He came, played the drums, flew in from Mexico off his holiday because he wanted to be big up Roger. He was so lovely. He doesn't need to be doing that. He can be just putting his feet up. They're touring later in the year. I feel like I'm plugging Queen here, but
by the way, I wish you were singing with Queen. Imagine that.
But
there was talk for a while.
But he came in, and bless him, it's just so lovely. Did an amazing job. We had obviously all the lights going on, and talk about the staging. Really, it's the arena and it's the energy around the globe for this thing. For me, Eurovision is so special because in a world of music and artists and performers being on stage and the energy being directed from us as fans one way, not to be reciprocated all the time, because that is the case often. Eurovision is cyclical.
Opposite,
it really is like a boomerang, and everyone in that arena is cheering every single person.
From the get-go.
Yeah,
it was crazy, wasn't it? It hit the ground at 1,000,000 miles an hour and it didn't take a breath. Yeah. It was unbelievable.
Never heard of this artist before. Don't know what they're singing about. I love them a bit.
I'm in.